Here we are again. I didn't know what to play today, so we're gonna play Supermarket Simulator again. People seem to like it. I don't know why. I kind of understand why. It's fun to play. It has this weird sense of satisfaction to it. I don't know how to describe it. We need more susu. Oh no. We need more susu. The box is wiggling still? No. I've been gypped. Boom, 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 boom. Might as well just roll right in, right? Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, you're first. Oh, we need more of these. The boxes are no longer wiggling. God dang, how much are you buying? Oh, that's unfortunate. Steam maintenance sneaking up at the most unfortunate times. I mean, hey, you got dinner and a show. If that show is my stream, at least. This is literally my panic stream game. I really did not know what to play. Medieval Dynasty. Okay. I've been seeing that Kingdom Come Deliverance is getting a lot of attention lately. May have to check that out someday. I'm really excited for Monster Hunter Wilds. It's gonna be so much fun. Trying to whittle down some of these boxes so I know what I need to buy. Going to the store? You're already at the store. It's right here. Ka-ching! I just paused the game. No. Let me stock shit. Beep, 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 beep. Boop. This game is so unnecessarily addicting. And I do this for a freaking job. So I don't understand why I get entertainment out of this. Just do. So good fun. I know I have a storage room. I just don't want to use it yet. I'm trying to save it to a point where I can better organize it. As everything kind of gets everywhere very quickly with a storage room. Let's go ahead and move on. We're gonna buy some lights. Can't buy either upgrades yet. Put these extra lights down here. Alrighty. Need another box of that. That's all set. That's all set. Boop. And bread. Susu. That's fine. That's fine. Need more of you. Bone Papa? Bone Papa. No, wait, don't. No, actually, that sounds wrong. Don't Bone Papa. Alright, I think it's time. We're going to buy a display fridge. Wanna buy a double. We're moving the computer into the storage room. Don't really need the computer anymore anyways. You know, looking at it now, I don't really know. I mean, I guess I could, like, put soda there and don't have any more of the other soda. Oop. We put other soda there. We could put the other soda there. And we could put water there. I guess that works. Doesn't hold a lot, though. Not for water. Why is the water so freaking huge in this game? Soda fits just fine. We don't need more of that. Definitely use more in there, but I have some milk, cheese. Buy that. Grab this. Stock this back up. So disorganized right now. It'll get better. I promise. I have plans. We just kind of have to wait for those plans, much like we have to wait for my surprise that I got in the middle of March next month. You should be excited for it, because I am. All right. Now we wait. Get a little bit of a stretch. I didn't get to properly stretch much at all today. I don't know what I'm going to put in here. I don't think I can put anything in there yet. Can't buy any more licenses. Not yet. And even then, it's not even anything that could go in there. I got more cheese, honey, tuna. This just gives me an extra place to get rid of some more water, because water takes forever to get rid of. Boop, boop, boop. Thank you, come again. Get out of my store. If I had to pick a few games that I'm excited the most for this year, it's fucking Monster Hunter Wilds, Elden Ring Night Rain, Metroid Prime 4, and just literally anything that's releasing on the Switch too. Such exhilarating gameplay. Getting so much done right now. Oh, yeah. Boom. Money in the bank. Not so much money in the bank. Go fuck yourself. Um, oh, okay. One bottle of water. See, I get to vent my frustrations playing this game. Can I buy all my fruits and vegetables back here? Ma'am, we're an electronics department. Like we're gonna need a little bit more of that. My favorite thing in the whole world, just talking more about my job, is when we have a customer come in and they just walk up and they throw their phone onto the counter and they're just like, I need a case for this. I'm just like, what the fuck is this? It's a phone, yeah, but which phone? Is it a Samsung? Is it a fucking Motorola? Like, I don't know what this is. But apparently I'm supposed to know exactly what the phone is just based off of the front of the phone. Not even the back of the phone, the front. The screen tells me a lot when it's off. What do you mean you don't have this? It says you do when it's online, ma'am. That's because we have it online. Online shopping does not correlate to box store shopping. Typically not how that works. My favorite part, though, is when they complain that they can't just take something and bring it up front to check out when it was locked up. Sir, you are tall as hell. And so they're just like, I'm not gonna steal it. Why can't I bring it up front? And I'm just like, because it was locked up for a reason, and just like us, you have to follow the protocols of the store. You don't want to follow the protocols, then you don't get the item. It's just how it be. Not my rules. If you wanted to have the product, then, well, go to a store that hands out its product. Can't imagine working in a place where you can just walk up and be like, ooh, $1,000 computer. I'm going to take that and put it in my cart. No, I would much rather have that shit locked up. Yeah, it sucks having so much shit locked up nowadays in box stores, but you know, that's the price that we have to pay as a society for not just being respectful individuals for the places that we're going to and not being complete assholes and stealing shit. I'm probably just rambling on to the void right now, but that's fine. And that's another thing too. When the price tag is so very blatantly obvious, and they're just like, I don't, I don't know how to read these tags. They're none of this makes sense. Is the price that price, or is the price this price? I'm just like, we've, as a society, we have always put the price tag of an item to its left, never to its right, because we read, as a society, we read left to right. We don't read right to left. Also, fuck you and your hydrate. But also thank you, because I was actually getting a little thirsty and I completely forgot to just take a sip. So that reminded me. Yes, yes, I suppose I'll give you that one. Although Cure Saved the Friends, that's a good game. I actually really enjoyed that one. It's literally just vampire survivors with the Hololive members, and it's a fan game too, and it was really well made. I recommend trying it if you haven't. Also, I just want to point out that it looks like I've been donated a lot of bits, because this time the bits have actually captured in the bucket of my pachinko machine down there in the corner. But I haven't. Every time I load up Streamlabs, it always dumps more. But yeah, I'll have people come up to me while I'm working, and they'll be like, what's the price for this? And the price tag will literally be right underneath, or in big bold numbering right above the product as well. Like, say if it was like a TV, and the TVs have those great big friggin' signs that say the price and then the TV and the size of the TV. And it's just like, I don't know what the price is of this. And I'm just like, how do you. Excuse me? Like, what? How are you not seeing the giant sign? Do I need to put some lights on it? Some LED lights? I swear this is like turning into the rambling stream. Venting my frustrations about my job. Funny moments. While continuing to play a digital version of my job. Yeah, it's pretty accurate, I would say. God damn. That's $150 for dishwasher tablets. Oh. Child is sad. Alright, if this is $150, then it's $50 per. Rich for my blood, Jesus Christ. I have an idea. I have one whole idea. Boom. It's beautiful. About as beautiful as a game that kind of looks like this can be. Alright. Toilet paper. $35. What is this? What are you? You bleach? Did I drink you? Alright. We're putting that there. Yeah. 2020 all over again. overpriced toilet paper. You like Mr. Clean or some shit. Um, $15. The bleach, $25. Think I need another shelf. For now, we're just going to put the lotion on this side. We're gonna move it later when we have the space. Same with the hand soap. I'm just gonna put it on that side for now. All right. Lotion is a very, very popular item for reasons. So, because, some people they just gotta get the jork, you know? So, we're gonna price this lotion at $50. $50 lotion. But the hand soap's gonna be like $15. That's fine. No, no. $40. $40 lotion. Oh, that's shampoo. It's not lotion. In that case, $25. Well, I guess these two do go together then, because it's hand soap, that's shampoo, bathroom stuff. The floor is gonna look a little tacky because I'm not gonna be able to finish this. This box must be empty. Yep. or lining around the edges. That way I don't forget underneath everything. Oh yeah, actually gonna have enough. We did. We had enough. Bone Papa. I think we're doing fine enough to open now. Yeah. Look, when I hit a certain point where my back room in the game can be a little bit bigger, I will start bringing stuff back here. I gotta have some kind of organization for it, or it'll just drive me insane. Especially since these things are 5 high. It is driving me insane. Don't get me wrong, it is. But like I'm also kind of keeping it at a certain point where I'm only ordering what I need as opposed to over ordering and then having a difficult time reorganizing it. By the end of the in-game day, I use up as many boxes as I can and then order based off of what I need. So I theoretically should really only have a box of everything. I have a couple boxes of tea because I overordered earlier in this playthrough. And I have this because I forgot this exists, but I can stock that out now. So yeah, I should really only have one of each right now. I also don't have a stalker, so it's pointless to have the ability to use the back room. if you don't have somebody going constantly back and forth. I would actually be a much higher level. Unfortunately, that's not how this works. Otherwise, I would. Without the mods, you would be a higher level by this point. You would probably be like level 20. And you probably wouldn't even have a back room yet by this point. Because it costs $800. But, you know, mods are funny and make this go by a lot quicker. And so my store level is behind right now. Boop, boop. So yeah, I'm just kind of running back and forth constantly, taking care of all this stuff while I try to raise my level a bit. And also only buying what I need. Trust me, I know it looks scuffed right now. but it will get better. Like we can clear out more of that box. Beep 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 beep. We really don't need more soda. Not yet. We've reached level 13, which means we can expand the store again. Wait, no. What was it that we were able to do at level 13? Another license. Pizzas, potatoes. We need a bigger store. Yeah, like I said, we would have been a higher level if we played normally. It'll probably get to a point where I'll have to grind this a little bit. Boom. Need another box of that. Good on that. Good on that. Ugh, I will tell you one thing. I am really tired today. No, no. We don't drink coffee in here. You're certainly making enough money, though. Nah, it's mostly just a very long day today. There wasn't a whole lot going on. And so it was just trying to find things to do to keep myself occupied for most of the day. And I'm feeling the crash from it. Oh, that's why it's so quiet. There we go. Buying some security cameras. I feel like they should make it so you can move the trash can. Tell her I said do it. I don't know if you can hear me because of an ad just popped up. Yeah. Tell her I said do it. She could probably hear me. Air. Get Twitch and follow me, please. If you follow me, I will play this game more. Think I need another speaker. We'll buy 2 more speakers. They don't find it too expensive because the mod shuts that off. There's one thing that I had to ask the dev in this game, it's to get more BGM. Because it's like 4 songs. And you could kind of see where I would be coming from, the repetition. You know, sometimes you just want to be stocking shelves and have bloody tears kick in from Castlevania, you know? Not really, because that probably wouldn't go over too well with the game, but, you know, it's a thought. I just want you to know, Ray, that I hope I full on convinced her to A, get a Twitch account to continue watching me play this, and B, buy the game for herself. Alright. Just gotta keep grinding out levels at this point. What else could I buy right now? Yes. Buy more shit. Trying to get a little bit of reorganization going so I can add something and access this. Look at him. He's just a friend. That's an employee. He's going to wait on the self-checkout that I just placed right here. But much like people in real life, they're all ignoring the self-checkout. Then go buy another one of those. It's 9 p.m. I can't. I know, right? I much prefer self-checkouts. It's because people have this sort of mentality that they grew, right? Where they have to be waited on. And so when they see the self checkout, they're just like, oh, I'm going to do your job for you. It's just like, no, it's a convenience option. Self checkouts were invented for the purpose of convenience. And to also free up jobs, because greedy companies don't want to pay people to do things anymore. I know. People seem to think that it's a ploy to get people to do someone else's job for them for free, but it's really not. Self-checkouts are an amazing invention. I absolutely love having self-checkout as an option. Only time someone bothers me is if the self-checkout is having issues. Alrighty, what do we need? Some of that, 2 of that. I convinced someone today to buy Crosscode, which I'm really happy about because that game deserves all the love and attention in the world. Like, that game studio, they knew what the hell they were doing when they made a game. I cannot wait for Alabaster Dawn. Honestly, if that comes out this year, that'll probably be my game of the year. 100%. Monster Hunter Wilds. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Elden Ring, Night Rain. That'll also be really good. Alabaster Dawn looks gorgeous. And you might be saying, well, Elden Ring, Night Rain, and fucking Monster Hunter Wilds looks gorgeous. The graphics are amazing. Yes, the graphics are amazing, but I fucking love pixel graphics, dude. Exactly. Graphics mean absolutely nothing in the realm of things if the game is not fun. If you don't enjoy playing the game, then why would you play the game for the graphics? That doesn't make any sense. Just watch a fucking movie at that point. There are two reasons why I play games, and that is gameplay and story. I absolutely love story in video games. I think that more games need to focus on their story. Story is a very big part of video games. If you're making a world, you're making a story. You are telling something to the player. You want them to experience something that you love, you desire to have. You fail to make that story good, it doesn't really hook people. And yeah, there's certain players who just don't care about the story. But I think that story is very important in a video game. Very important. If you don't got a good story, well, that's half of the game right there for me. Graphics, sure, why not? You can make beautiful graphics, but that's just a bonus. If you I would honestly even argue that you need both good gameplay and good story to justify the graphics. Because like I said, if you don't like the gameplay, then why bother playing the game? Unless the story is really good, and then you might stick around for the story. But if you want to be successful, if you want to be a successful game developer, then you want a good story and a good set of gameplay. Graphics does not matter in the slightest. And even games that aren't based around story, like at that point, if it's not based around, if it doesn't need a story and it's just a game to play, if it's just a game to play, then you need to make sure that that game plays well. Period. If that game does not play well, people aren't going to play it. That's why there are so many indie devs now that are just skyrocketing out of nowhere, just becoming very successful. Like the people in charge of Vampire Survivors. The gameplay is addicting. It is fun. It's simple, but it's clean. There aren't any hiccups unless you literally go out of your way to break the game. I'm really glad that indie developers have become so popular with their creations. Without indie developers, I honestly feel like the game industry probably would have died out, or at least been very close to dying out, especially with the way that these quote-unquote AAA title developers are going nowadays. They're too busy focused on the next way to make money, which is the microtransactions and all of that sort of stuff. And I stepped out of the store just to get rid of the music for a moment. But I think that these AAA companies need to just focus on gameplay, and I'm being taken away by a Corvette. They need to focus more on the gameplay aspect of it. And the story aspect. Helldivers is in a league of its own. Like, it was an amazing game in its own right. It deserved all of the love that it got. It just got ruined because of one really bad corporate decision. And but Helldivers, it was live service. It barely had any microtransactions that actually mattered. It's mostly cosmetic. In fact, I would even argue to say that it was all cosmetic. It was just one of those games. It was beautiful. It played well. More game developers need to be like the game developers who made Helldivers. They had a vision, they went for it, and people loved it. It was just so much fun. I cannot express how much fun I had playing Helldivers. And it just, you don't even hear anything about it anymore. It's unfortunate. It really is. I used to see shorts of people doing funny shit on Helldivers 2. Every day. I haven't seen a Helldivers 2 short in over 5 months now. It's just like, where did that go? And it's all because of what happened to it. That one horrible choice made by the people in charge. Let the game developers be game developers. Leave them alone. Game developers became game developers because they want to create something for people. They want to be able to say, hey, I made this. This is my passion. It deserves this. And it's just, I got a little sidetracked for a moment there. But no, game developers want to show that they made something for the people. They want to show just how much they love what they do in a video game. That's what makes games like Legend of Zelda, the Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Arise, Monster Hunter so brilliant, because you got people who care about their product. And for the most part, the people in charge don't get in the way of that. They're just like, we trust you to make a game. If we need to intervene, we will. But for the most part, they don't need to. Why? Because they have the utmost faith in their developers to make a game that's going to be fun and enjoyable for the players. And they're not trying to push an agenda. They're not trying to force an idea down their throat. Yeah, it is gamer rant time. I just kind of went on this tangent because I needed something to talk about. But no, we need more companies to think like indie developers. What can I do to make people want to play my game? The same idea can be applied to streaming. Like, what can I do to make people want to watch me? Well, I could advertise. I can be funny. I could go on extremely long rants about shit. People like that for whatever reason. Sometimes depends on the topic, I guess. You know, it's just one of those things. We need more developers that just have the freedom to create. An artist deserves the freedom to create. I mean, just looking at Ubisoft, literally Ubisoft is going under. They used to make fantastic games. Far Cry. They made friggin' Assassin's Creed. You know, they used to make amazing games, and now we're getting things like Assassin's Creed Shadows. It's certainly a product. That's about the only good thing that I have to say about that, really. It's really sad to see Ubisoft in this state. I love Ubisoft as a game developer because they chase this dream of making really fun open world games like Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and Far Cry 3. They had this amazing vision of going in stealth, taking down enemies, or going in loud and proud and just taking out an entire camp. The gameplay flow was smooth. It got a little repetitive at times, but every game has its repetition at some point in its lifespan. But it didn't get overall boring because it was a good game. It functioned very well. And now we have Assassin's Creed Origins, or I don't even know if that's the right one, but we have Assassin's Creed games that are like budget RPGs. Like, why do I want damage numbers and random health bars in an Assassin's Creed game? The health bars maybe, but the damage numbers, that's not very necessary. And rarity, like, what are we playing, Fortnite? I don't need to pick up a freaking legendary shotgun in a single player game. Cyberpunk was kind of the exception for that. But Cyberpunk also had issues at the beginning. But Cyberpunk was an RPG. Cyberpunk was made to be an RPG. And so it's just, I don't want to play a game that my objective is to go in, do some stealth takedown missions, or, you know, ward off a huge load of enemies, defend something, or raid a base or whatever. If I need to go find gear, legendary gear, just to do it. We had games where we could just go in and play the game. Yeah, that's just one huge problem with RPG progression in games that heavily focus around stealth. Is if I need to be level 50 to do a stealth mission, then I'm not gonna feel very inclined to go out of my way to level up to level 50 to do a stealth mission. Stealth should always be a 100% health reduction in a video game, in my opinion. If you're going out of your way to do it the hard way, then you should be able to go in and do it the hard way and not get detected. Stealth is always the hard way because you have to avoid everything. You have to plan your next move always 3, 4, 5 steps ahead. I don't want to walk up behind someone and like stab him in the neck, and then he'll get up like he got a paper cut in like Assassin's Creed. That's not how that works. That's part of the point where I've kind of second guessed my build on Cyberpunk, because I did a stealth build in Cyberpunk and it suffers from that same exact issue of not everyone can be 100% stealth taken down by a ranged weapon in Cyberpunk. It's just one big constant battle of there are all these ideas that don't need to be there or don't really make sense. And at some point, yes, it might be the game dev's idea, or it might be the CEO's idea being like, hey, let's do this because screw you and your idea. But at the end of the day, game devs should have free reign over their projects and their ideas, and CEOs should not get in the way. They have a game director for a reason. The guy in charge. The guy in charge should be able to tell if an idea is bad or not. He's sold games in the past, otherwise he would have never been in that position. You know why Miyazaki is still in charge of making Dark Souls and Elden Ring? It's because he knows what makes a good game. I want to be able to go in, play a game, and enjoy it, and not have to worry about real life problems or any of that shit in my game. I'm playing a game to get away from real life. Why do I want to listen to it in the game? If it doesn't make sense, don't add it. And if anybody has a problem with that, it's not their art. It's not their project. Most importantly, I just think that we should be able to just go in to a game, boot it up, and just not be immediately bombarded with what is functionally a mobile game. Login bonuses, things like that. Yeah, they're okay for MMORPGs as an incentive to keep logging in. But they should be login bonuses that are incentive enough to play, but not game breaking. And then there's the whole point of, oh, but if you buy this, then you'll get something that makes you ultra mega powerful. You know, like the tracer rounds in Call of Duty. I don't like the tracer rounds just because it's easier to see the spray of a gun when the bullet trails are bright freaking green. It looks cool. But if you're playing competitive Call of Duty, how is that fair if Jimmy doesn't have the tracer rounds that are bright freaking green and Gregory does? He can see exactly where his bullets are going and what he needs to do to adjust that. Meanwhile, Jimmy over there doesn't know, has to rely on actual skill. Granted, Call of Duty is arguably one of the easiest shooters out there, just because the guns really aren't that realistic at the end of the day. But I don't know. I'm very passionate about this topic and just the whole pay to win, microtransactions, bad decision making in the development of video games, and just people stepping in and stepping over people where it's not needed. Basically, the conclusion of that is game developers need to be able to develop their games. It is their artwork. It is their life's work. If you come in and you interrupt that, it disrupts their flow. It makes things hard. And then they have to think, oh, well, how am I supposed to do this now if he wants me to do that? For whatever reason. It's their art. And CEOs really just need to butt out. That's why we have a game director. Let the game director figure shit out. Yes, the CEO has to make certain calls, but the CEO's job should mainly be making sure that the game is safe for public consumption more than anything. Cash grabs, microtransactions, they're okay to an extent. Don't try to force feed it down someone's throat. Don't make it pay to win. Every microtransaction should be purely cosmetic. 100% cosmetic only. Period. There's no need for pay to win. There's no want for pay to win. It just makes the people who actually have the money and nothing good to do with that money be able to just push ahead of the rest of the player base, and then everybody else is getting bored because they're already at end game and now there's no one here to help them to progress. Especially in an online game and in a single player game, especially in a single player game, but in an online game where it's essential for people to be able to join in and grow together. Because if everybody just gets left behind because Billy, Bobby, and Joey spent $500 on microtransactions that make them so freaking powerful, it's ridiculous. There's no need for it. For the health of the game in the long term, yes, I can understand having microtransactions, but only if they are cosmetic. I'm gonna paint my back room red. It really isn't, too. I could keep talking about it for much, much longer, but really, there's only so much I could really rant about on it without really getting into some more deep, sensitive subjects on the matter that Twitch probably won't like. So we're not gonna anger the people in charge of the platform. For my sake and for theirs. I definitely do have a lot more to say on the matter, but at this point I am pretty tapped out on the subject for now. We can now buy a restocker. Look at him go. We're also going to buy a bigger back room, which allows me to finally use more paint. And I can buy more shelves. I could also buy a bigger section for the supermarket. Yeah, I know, right? It only took 2 hours. Honestly, those 2 hours did kind of fly by in a flash with all the ranting and rambling. Ranting and ramblings of a madman. That's honestly what this stream should have been titled. Overall, I enjoyed the conversation, though. I didn't mean for it to get so serious and deep-thoughted, but this game does that to you, I guess. Almost to 20,000 points. Nice. You're a fifth of the way there. I think to kind of tie up the whole game conversation, video game dev conversation is, I think the worst part about it is that we'll look back on this conversation that we had a year, maybe 2 years from now, and we might be able to say, yeah, things finally got fixed, or things got worse. And I hope that I will be able to one day be able to have that conversation again, this conversation again, but in a lighter tone, as opposed to a darker turn, a darker tone. it would just suck. Yeah, I really do hope that one day we'll be able to have this conversation again and just be able to say things got better. Yeah, there's tons of good games coming out. Literally by the dozens. Man, he actually kind of really cleaned up there for me. But now he's stuck trying to put something away and I don't got the space for it made yet. Honestly, it deserved it. It really did. If I could think of one game that deserved Game of the Year, Balatro is definitely one of them. Let's go ahead and buy that section. We're gonna need to buy more flooring. Two boxes of that and a bucket of that should be fine. Yeah, that worked out perfectly. All right. How do we want to sort this? So I think that we're going to start with the cereal. The cereal and the breakfasty items, right? So let's buy a box of each of those. What are you holding? Yogurt? And we're going to put 4 spots for that. 4 spots for that. Let's now order some drinks. 1 of each of those. I think I'm gonna put the drinks here, so let's put that. This is already that. We'll just go ahead and put that in there. That's the cola. Think that I'm gonna put water up here. There's more soda, so we're gonna just kind of keep lining that steel with soda because there is more. All right, dairy products. So milk, eggs, cheese. Milk will definitely need some extra space. We're gonna put milk there. Eggs. There's a lot of cheese, so we're actually gonna put cheese here because we have 2 more things of cheese that are actually coming up. Let's actually buy that license now. And we'll go ahead and buy 1 of each. That's sugar. It's tuna. Cheese. cheese there. Alright. I know we've played this rodeo once before, but I'm moving all the cheese over here. Yeah, I know. I'm honestly surprised they haven't had thought about a refrigeration storage for this game, but they haven't. Um, 20, 25. Both of them. Link will be fine. We're gonna put honey up here. We'll order another box. Alright. More eggs. We might as well order another box of peanut butter and we'll put the peanut butter up here. Alrighty. What next? Tuna. Put the tuna down here. It's a big friggin' thing of tuna. actually going to double up on the tuna. Boom. Sugar. We're gonna put the sugar with the susu. Just makes sense. 25. Easily. It's Pablo sugar. We can't not have Pablo sugar be more expensive than susu. Alrighty, what next? Juices? No, let's do pasta next. Pasta and oil. So I want pasta. I want pasta. Did I order two of the same oil? I did. Is there more pasta? Will there be more pasta? Potatoes, ice cream, more home goods, lasagna. Yes, there will be more pasta. Okay, that changes things a little bit. We're gonna put this olive oil up here then. And we'll just... I ordered more than I intended. Bread and flour. I think flour will go here. And I think that bread will go right next to it. Well, we still haven't given yogurt a place. Let's put yogurt up there. Yogurt has a home now. You could go do your job. I'm not paying you for nothing. I'm not really paying you at all, but you know. Candy. Guess we don't really have a good spot for candy yet. Or coffee, for that matter. We definitely don't have a good spot for cleaning goods. Cleaning goods takes up so much space in the back room because their boxes are freaking huge. All right, it's a start. But I can order. I'll order those as I need it. We can order a couple more of those. Some more of that. Progress. That's all we're doing. Making some progress. Backroom's not perfect yet, but we're getting there. Just kind of looking around for a moment. It's probably not. Probably a few segments off, but that's fine. You can order another box of these. You won't get disrupted. I'll actually just go ahead and take care of that. All right, let's start the day. I think what I want to do now is order a couple of freezers. What is a triple freezer? Oh, that's a triple freezer. That is certainly a big freezer. Is it supposed to be the other way, though? No. I guess it will stick out from the wall. No, because if I turn it this way, then it will be flush to the wall. I don't have anything to put in it. Otherwise, I would test it. What's the next product license? Butter, cereal, more cereal. Which would be here. And French fries, pizza, and potatoes, and chicken. We'll grab that in the next day. Gotta get rid of this box if I can. I'm so close. God damn it. Yeah, it's going there. Alright, what else could we get going? Level 18 for another store. Level 20 for another backroom section. We could hire a security guard. Him. Boop, 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 boop. I don't really want to get back into the topic again, but I did think of something. Modding. Modding is fine. It keeps the game alive so long as it's a single player game. Should not be modding multiplayer games though, because it could give people unfair advantages. But if it's a single player game, let people mod. Yes, you're going to get those kinds of mods, but it's what keeps the game alive. It's what makes people want to keep coming back to it. That's why Skyrim is still circulating, because there are mods for it. Why did I lose points? What am I missing? What am I out of? Oh. Well, shit. Sorry. Ending the day. No, we didn't get pickles yet. That's the thing, though, is that even if it's not a public matchmaking thing, say you're modding an MMORPG, and that mod gives you an unfair advantage in a raid. How is that fair to the people who aren't modding, that are going through that struggle to do that raid? Not fair to them. Okay, that's a bit different though. Like if it's like Minecraft, modding that kind of multiplayer is fine. Ark Survival, 7 Days to Die, hell, Daisy. That's fine. So long as there's no like competitive gain out of it. That the mods will give you an unfair advantage over another. Alright, what am I looking for? Buy another thing of that. Buy another couple things of that. Yeah, Daisy is 90% mods, and that's what's keeping the game alive. But no, I genuinely think that for the majority of it, modding is fine. It's what keeps your game alive. People love it. People will only mod your game if they love your game. Or they'll mod the game to try to make your game better. One of the two. But they wouldn't be doing that if they didn't want to love your game, so overall win-win situation, I suppose. pizza. Oh no. All that. Look at all that space. There's so much more space. And you're telling me that that's full? Fucking $20 pizza. Fuck you. Cereal, 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 cereal. We're gonna need another shelf. And another triple freezer. We're gonna start with a shelf. Triple freezer. Can I fit it? I don't think I can. I feel like a customer could walk in here, right? Potatoes. We're just gonna potato it up. $30 bags of potatoes. It's backwards. I kinda hate it. That's a little better. Once we get another expansion, we'll be able to actually make a more dedicated freezers section. We don't get a lot of chickens in, it seems, so we're gonna price that at $40 chicken. Fries. We'll do $15 fries. And butter. All right. We'll order another thing of that. And potatoes take up so much freaking space. That might be another end cap item. End cap potatoes. We'll just tuck the potatoes in the corner and then forget about them. Some more clean dish here. What kind of floor do we want to give the back room? I was thinking maybe a black. Not quite certain. We'll worry about it another time. All right. Let's go ahead and call it a day. we finally got an extra section of the back room and the back room going, and we got like what, 3 more licenses for product. We're doing good. I didn't expect to come back to this game so soon, but you know, I kind of panicked. I needed something to play. So here we are. And I ended up doing another 3 hour long stream of this because it's freaking addicting. So it's not a good thing. I honestly would probably play it offline and just try to level up a bit. Like, not even buy anything, just play to level up. Alright. Gonna sound like a broken record. I tend to do that anyways. I got something really big coming up for my stream in the middle of next month, March, around the 15th, maybe the 16th. Be excited for it. It's huge. It's amazing. I'm excited for it. I'm hoping that everybody else is excited for it. I'm going to absolutely love it. And I hope that you will too. It's going to be good. I cannot express enough how much this is going to just be awesome in every circumstance. So be excited for that. And we'll be on tomorrow with Banjo and Kazooie, which is something that I was really hoping we were finally going to be able to get to play on this stream. I am probably going to 100% it. I love the game enough. We'll see how it goes. It's gonna be a little getting used to the game though, because it's been years since I played it. I last played Banjo and Kazooie and 100%ed it on my brother's Xbox One, which was, God, I want to say 10 years ago. Something to that effect. Ten or 8 years ago. So, lots of fun heading that way. I love Banjo Kazooie. I wish that they would just pick up the game and make another one, but they won't. Oh well. So, we'll be back on tomorrow. I appreciate it a lot for everybody who tuned in. I know I'm small and I'm probably not nearly as entertaining as some of the other people on this platform, but it definitely means the world to me. And hopefully anybody who tuned in who is new will come back. I got a Discord down in the bottom that you can check out, as well as a YouTube for VODs, clips that you may have missed. Doing bit by bit what I can to get a community. You tell her that I will hold this game hostage until she makes a Twitch. She can probably hear me. Alright, for real. I gotta I gotta go. I gotta get some sleep tonight. Got another long day of work tomorrow. And we'll play some Banjo and Kazooie after work. So that being said, later.